Hello YouTube, it's Bebop07 here, and welcome back to Niche and the Ox Tribe. Now in the last episode, Snowdrop finally started her own little family. However, it turns out that those strong warrior children she wanted, she has not exactly received. She has had one very powerful warrior child named Pokeroot who has, who has 7 strength. Because he has the ram horns, he has the medium body, he has the ballerina claw, and a normal claw. So he is a really hard-hitting, fighter, and he's actually not too slow either. He can move 3 spaces. So really for a warrior, he's fairly ideal because he's sort of speedy, he can hit really hard, and he's got a nice color too. What is this? Ooh, color camouflage as well. So for the savannah, he's especially a good warrior. But it would probably be better if he had big ears, so he'd have more heat resistance. But he so far has been the only warrior child, and ever since then, she has gotten some water babies with the ballerina claw, which gives them some strength. But they also are very slow. They're relatively weak, and they're just not nearly as strong, and she worries for them, and she worries that might affect the tribe. I mean, she's been really concerned. She wanted her family to be the warrior tribe, the line of really strong nichelings that would protect everyone else, and so far, only one has really come to the level of warrior that she has wanted from her children, which is pretty tough on poor Leafy and Racy here, who we do have to rename, and I'll get to that in a second. And Snowdrop doesn't want to be disappointed in them, and she's not per se, she's just a little sad that she hasn't had stronger children since Pokeroot. But she is, for one thing, concerned about them, and concerned that they might not be strong enough to handle other things, maybe even hunting. So I think she would just have them, their jobs would just be to hunt a few babies. It seems that they are sort of aligned with Stone, but they might also be aligned with someone else. Maybe Coneflower. I don't know about Coneflower. But with that, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna move Racy, and I think Snowdrop's a little hesitant to have another child with Nikolai. I think she might wait a couple of days so she could kind of help her children move around, help them get used to things. And Nikolai, he's just going to work on clearing away some more grass for his mate because we have learned that is definitely a good thing to clear away as much of the grass as you can. Now, speaking of clearing away things, we're going to go ahead and let Piotr over here use his, come on, there we go. Clear away these berries with his wonderful runner legs. Oh my goodness, we are getting a little low on food, which is why it's very good that we're searching and traveling so much, and we have yet to see anything for our hunters to actually hunt. Speaking of which, I need to go ahead and give you some pink gems for that, since you are indeed a hunter. You need the rest of your red gems. Oh no, I went too far. There we go. So you need the rest of your red gems, and Dean is a collector, so he's gonna stay here. Oh, he swiped up all the berries. I don't know what he'd do next. He might sneakily try to dig at the ground. I don't know. I feel like he believed that maybe gathering some roots wouldn't be too bad. But in this tribe, it's a little more like you're given a job, that's the job you do. You don't need to worry about anything else. And Maxim, his job, personally, to himself, is clearing away the grass because he wants to make sure that his mate is safe and that his future children are safe. And they are actually having more babies together because Maxim really wants a daughter. Maxim really, really, really wants a daughter, so he's hoping that he and his mate will have a little girl, and he loves his boys, but he would really love to have a happy little baby girl as well. Speaking of which, somebody mentioned that we only have 4 females, and that would be, oh my god, who are you? Ronu! You're oh my goodness, do you have lean body? Oh my word, he has lean body? He has lean body. Okay, we're going to invite this guy. Hello, Ronu. Let's see, you have H and A, H and D. Okay, looks like you can't breed with Nilumbra. But, what about Racy? She is D and K. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You guys, this is perfect. I think Snowdrop is going to need to analyze this newly found wanderer and decide if he is worth bringing into the tribe. Okay, so he has medium ears. He also has big ears recessives. That's good. That's really good. But somebody mentioned recently that we haven't been focusing as much on the appearance genes, and the appearance genes aren't nearly as important to this tribe as the story and customs are. But there are some genes that I don't think I'd mind trying to bring in. I don't want to get rid of, like, Big Nose and everything completely, because they're going to be really useful if we ever get to a jungle. Oh my word, last time we went to a jungle, oh, that was difficult. I mean, we started surviving near the end, but oh my word. But I might start bringing in things like Cracker Jaw and stuff, but I think one of my main focuses will be to make sure that we have Runner Leg around, which we do, and to make sure that we have Ram Horns, and maybe to have a Cracker Jaw family, so we start having Cracker Jaw. I would encourage Big Body and Suffer with the heat issues a little bit, but we aren't able to encourage Big Body because we haven't been to the mountain biomes, the icy biomes, so I can't even encourage yet. So there are some things that are out of my control, but we'll go ahead and maybe try to have a Cracker Jaw family soon. Maybe it'll be Pillow's family, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 females now. Luckily, because we had Pillow, we have another little lady in the house. She is DNA, so she isn't able to breed with him either. But I definitely think that Snowdrop would be very interested in analyzing Ronu and seeing if he would be a proper fit for one of the younger females in the tribe, since luckily he himself is actually fairly young. But these two are going to work together. Oh my goodness, you ate all the berries over here. Oh, that's so rude. But I think that... Okay, let's see. I kind of need them to have more babies, so I think he'll breed with her, and she might go ahead and set down a nest, and I think Ronu is just going to go this way, and he's going to go ahead and clear out everything. But if he is lean body, then we definitely want to hope that water body is not a dominant thing, because luckily he has it in the recessives. So, oh my goodness, I seriously hope that we get some lean-bodied nichelings, because then this whole heat issue would go away. It'd be just as nice if we got some big-eared nichelings, because that would help. That would help too. But Triquan, he's just kind of wandering around here. He's just kind of looking at things, trying to help out, and he's just hoping to clear some stuff out. And it looks like there's quite a few cactus berry bushes. But that's the issue, you guys. We have tons of cactus berry bushes, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these normal bushes. Now, speaking of normal bushes, Timothy over here has been absolutely delighted to be left to his little lonesome, to have this berry bush to himself, and to not do anything else. He is of the true ox spirit of just relaxing and doing what he loves, and not trying anything new. So he is really happy here. He's very comfortable. He's occasionally gathering from the grass. The position anointed to him of gatherer and collector, he's perfectly fine with. But I think I said fine with. Whoopsie, fine with. But now we have John Quill, who's been trying to adventure deeper into the... oh, it looks like he's found a berry bush. That's perfect. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to have him clear out some of the grass around here. We found yet another berry bush. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is extremely useful. We want as many of these bushes as we can get, and we're definitely going to want to try to be a little more careful with how many babies we have. And unfortunately, it does seem like we might have to have a lot of babies in order to get certain genes and to keep our tribe really thriving. But as long as we have some gatherers and collectors set up by berry bushes, since we do have a decent amount of gatherers needing berry bushes, it would be very, very useful to have to find more of them. But we have barely covered this little bit, and oh my goodness, it reminded me of Texas for a second. The shape of the lit up areas made me think of Texas. I wonder what it looks like if I do this. A little less like Texas. I don't know how much like Texas it looks, but Texas tends to look like this on maps. But there's still quite a bit of savanna to explore, and it looks like there's actually a wildfire over here. Okay, I'm just glad it was far away from my babies. Don't come near my babies, fire. Don't come near them. But we could go to this island, but I think that would just be going back to an easier island, as far as I know. So we're going to try to go to the next Savannah Island, and if we go there, I definitely want to have a very good, very, very, very good source of food, so that when we leave, we don't die super easy. But I don't think there's anybody else who has a turn. Oh, Leafy does. Okay, I think Leafy's just going to collect from this grass for now. And then Snowdrop is probably going to tell him that he actually needs to hunt and maybe find bunnies. However, I don't know if Savannah Islands even have bunnies. I have yet to run into any, so maybe they'd be closer around these areas. I don't know, maybe there's a bunny burrow over here. That would be interesting. I mean, there's a different shade of grass over here. Okay, well, I don't know. We do have some babies to look forward to, and I'm very, very excited. I seriously hope that we get a little girl over here, because we don't have a lot of ladies, and someone else mentioned that I should... Here, let me zoom out again. Let me zoom out. Oh, I wasn't zooming out. I was hitting the wrong button. I'm sorry, you guys. But somebody mentioned that I should probably start bringing up the family tree menu a little more often, so I can show you guys all of the nichelings and you can help me pick pairings. And you're right, I'm so sorry, I have completely forgot about that. I had forgotten to do it for so long, so I'm going to try to start doing that again because you guys have been very helpful in the past. But we're going to go ahead, we're going to see what this baby will be. So let's pass the turn. You look exactly like Leafy. What? Vanta! Now Mimosa's probably going to have another baby because Maxim really wants a daughter. Vanta! Vanta, why? At least your perfect eyesight. You do have hemophilia though, so we do want to get rid of that. But you have fishing tail. I think that was one of the genes we needed for our oxes. I wonder if it'll even be useful on the next Savannah Island. I hope there's some water spots, but that wouldn't make sense. That wouldn't make sense. But alright, so Vanta, let's go ahead, let's rename you. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and rename Rissy. And let's see. Oh, Rico. Rico, they had another girl. Oh, that's awesome. But let's go ahead and let's rename our lovely Vanta here. You'd look a lot like Leafy, except you just don't have a water body. Can be immunity though, so that's good, that's good. Alright, we're gonna scroll and we're gonna see what name pops up. Okay. Silkweed. You know what, I guess that fits you. Okay, we'll name you Silkweed. Silkweed. You got lovely green eyes. Does Leafy have green eyes? I swear Leafy has green eyes. Where's Leafy? Give me Leafy. Okay, I guess you're not too like Leafy. He has Marina Claw, no paw, water body, fluffy tail, but he does have green eyes. You guys are just like the same colors. Okay, you look fairly different. Racy, Ronu. Alright, Ronu's our rogue. Oh, I really like him. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna name Racy, and let's scroll. Of course I land on boy names. Someone suggested seaweed, so we'll go ahead. Yeah, okay. I think Snowdrop might be missing the water a little bit of the previous island. I think she's missing the water there. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna name her Seaweed. Aww, and then we're gonna go take a look at Rico, and we'll judge everything else in just a second. You are also a lot like your sister, except you've got ram horns and no pattern. I kind of miss the patterns. We're not getting patterns. She has H and F immunity. He has H immunity. Okay, I just wanted to check. And speaking of which, you do have some bad genetics, so He has terrible fertility, but I think that we would want to get rid of the bad eyesight, and I think that we would definitely want to get rid of the no paw, because I think that if he's going to breed with seaweed, then Snowdrop would want him to get rid of that first. because she's a little tired of no pause, personally. She's a little frustrated with no pause because she feels that it took a lot of possible strength from her children. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna let Mufasa clear away some grass, and unfortunately, this is all regrowing grass. Why is it all regrowing grass? In any case, I think that Ronu is going to hop out and introduce himself to our leader, Snowdrop, who is then going to probably hop over here to get to know him. And I think she might hop over to this side to get some more view, more sights. Leafy is going to head this way as well because he's still looking for food. We have yet to find any food. He's still looking for food, and we definitely need to send a collector somewhere. But Seaweed is over here. She's kind of helping Piotr a little bit, or at least sort of helping. She's trying to seem like she's helping. I think she's gonna sit back in the nest and just rest a little bit. She's feeling pretty tired. Oh, Seaweed, you're so delicate. Oh my goodness, she seems so delicate to me. It's just so gentle. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna send Nikolai up, and he's gonna clear away the grass from this cactus berry so we see it better. And then Timothy is going to collect those berries and collect this grass. He's slowly clearing out this area over here, which is really, really nice because more space, more territory. Look at all the nesting material. We have 333 nesting material. Can you believe how ridiculous that is? It's going to be very useful whenever we run into an island where we can't properly, gather nesting material. Okay, is that one clear? Is that regrowing? Okay, I don't think that one's regrowing. So we're just kind of, these guys are just clearing away the grass around this. And I think they're hoping that someone might show up to take care of gathering from it. And at the moment, Maxim just wants another baby. I think Dean is going to be told to sit over here to watch after little Silkweed over here. Mimosa, I think Mimosa is fine with having maybe one more attempt, and after that she's just kind of saying, Maxim, honey, I'm done after this. Okay, this is the last baby. I love you. I know you wanted a daughter, but if it's a baby boy, then that's it. I'm sorry. Then I'm not trying again. So that's like his last chance to have a baby girl, and I really hope he does get a little baby girl because he wants a daughter. But Pokeroot is kind of sneaking his way over here, and I think he's going to see John Quill, who in his bright red, blood red claws. Oh my goodness, this family has such red claws. Look at that! That is ridiculously red. Those are just like blood red claws of death. Oh my goodness. Look at it though. Isn't it? It's just so weird. It's so weird. I do like how now with the ram horns and everything, they added colors like that. But we're going to go over here, and little Pillow, let's see, I don't know what Pillow wants to do. She can't really do anything. I think she's going to stay and play in the nest with her mom. But Triquan is steadily moving forward. I think we're going to see if we can't sniff anything. Unfortunately, the gills don't have any sniffing powers, so that's kind of unfortunate. Really unfortunate, because we definitely need our sniffers. But she can be moved. I do not believe anybody else can be moved. No? Okay, so I don't think we actually have any babies to look forward to. So, we're gonna pass the turn. I heard, oh, is that Friendly Barina? Oh, that's Friendly Barina, Leafy! You found your friend! Aww! You know, I think Snowdrop, I think she might be considering having a baby with Friendly Barina. I think she's mostly considering it because her mate Nikolai doesn't have any, he has the no paw, whereas the Barina, Friendly Barina, does not. I forgot to check his name. I'm so sorry, Friendly Barina. But I think she's gonna, I think she'll consider it like donating, like kind of like how sometimes if a nicheling really wants a child, another nicheling will be friendly enough to help them have a baby. So I think that's what she'll say this is. You know, she's just helping Friendly Barina have a child because she's hoping that Friendly Barina will give her stronger children. And I think Leafy's a little, I think Leafy might feel a little odd that his friend and his mom are having a baby. So I think Leafy is going to feel a little odd there. I think he might kind of edge away from them now, kind of like, oh, isn't this awkward? Whereas Ronu has been instructed by Snowdrop to go introduce himself to the very kind and delicate little seaweed over here, who's just very daintily gathering grass. And that is purely because she can't seem to find any bunnies, and I don't know if she particularly wants to look. She's very dainty, very, very dainty, and she wants to be treated, you know, I think she wants to be treated pretty queenly-like. I don't think she really wants to do any work. But we're going to look at Pokeroot, and Pokeroot is going to scoot in a little bit, and these guys were kind of hoping to clear away some of the grass. We're actually going to scoot Silkweed over here, and we're gonna let Mimosa sit here, where Dean is going to sit here. I think he's gonna sit over here. There we go. He collected berries, and I think that Maxim is going to clear away this bit of grass, and of course it's regrowing grass. What about this? Ah, it's all regrowing grass. I really, really hate when it's that. It's annoying, but I think Arvid is finally going to reveal this berry bush. And I think he might send word back that they need a gatherer, a collector, to come up here and stand guard by this berry bush so that we can get the most from it. But we are getting increasingly low on food, and I think Piotr is starting to feel a little worried, a little bit of pressure. He's seriously hoping that we find more food sources. That other berry bush that was discovered is certainly a blessing in their eyes, because they really need it. At the moment we have 71 food, and I don't know if there's any other bushes available. So I think that these guys are definitely going to try to start looking. But we do have a little digger on our hands. We do have a little root collector. So I think that her father would definitely encourage gathering up some roots. And Nilumbra, on the other hand, she's going to sit here. She'll breed with him. And I think he's going to scoot over this way to help Triquan sniff out some more berry bushes if possible. We have more roots this way, but I don't think that his nose is able to find some more of these rare, delicate, and very decadent berry bushes that he so desires. But Triquan, on the other hand, he is finding tons of these cactus berries, and he is not finding any more normal berry bushes. And actually, let's go ahead and let's scoot Rico. Oh, I didn't name you. We're gonna scoot you over here. And let's look at your genes. You're perfectly healthy. You are really, really healthy. Okay. We have yet to have a baby with the big ears. I really wish we could encourage the big ears, but we're a little far off. I think where is the big ears? This is big ears? Okay, big ears is all the way over here. Yeah, we're a little ways off. Eventually we'll be able to influence and really encourage it and draw it out, but we're still a bit off, and I really hope that they have some big-eared babies, so that's a little bit easier to have some more creatures with heat resistance. But we're going to go ahead, we're going to look at Rico, and we're going to give her a brand new name. Let's scroll, let's see. Okay, these are all boy names. Why do I always land on the giant boy name list? Oh! Female, Pebble! Aww. I think Pebble fits. I think Pebble fits our little girl here. And she is actually a collector as well. So maybe she'll be sent up over here to take over this bush. That would certainly make sense to me. And I don't think we can move anybody else. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to see what this lovely baby looks like. And I think Snowdrop is going to go, and she's going to have this last baby. And after that, I don't know if she'll have more. I think after that we're going to have to decide who the next leader is going to be, and I think Snowdrop is going to pick among her children, and then she might even pick their mate as well, which would be pretty interesting to see. And we'll have to see if after she's gone, she's going to have to come and look around and assess all these recently born babies, so that we know what their job is actually supposed to be, because the parents have a best guess, but they don't know for sure. You know, it's always nice to have somebody with a little bit of insight kind of help out with that. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna pass the turn, see the last baby of the episode. Aww, you guys all have the same coloring. What was that? What was that? Friendly Barina is still staring at Snowdrop. Okay. Okay. But let's see. He has nimble fingers and bright blue eyes. You guys all have blue eyes. Oh, that's so cute. I just noticed that. But oops, why do I keep clicking the wrong one? But he has perfect eyesight, perfect fertility, and blood clotting DNA. Okay, so what do we name you? Oh, I'm kind of excited. Oh, Tyrell. Tyrell was the very first name that I saw, so we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna name him Tyrell. And I think, you guys, we definitely need to work like crazy. I think that the explorers, the adventurers, I feel like Snowdrop might turn them into adventurers instead, since so far, like if bunnies or whatever starts popping up, then they're definitely going to turn into hunters. But I think that for now she might change the hunter's rank to explorers. Maybe, or she might give them a blue gem to say you are allowed to explore and find resources and stuff. I mean, they kind of have to explore anyway, but it's kind of giving like that extra little permission slip, like, hey, okay, yeah, you're good to go, you're fine, it's okay if you do this. So I think she's going to do that as one of her last actions as leader. But alright, you guys, we only have 52 food, we have 21 nichelings. We definitely need to work on gathering up as much food as possible and finding more of these itty-bitty berry bushes, because at the moment we've only got 5 of them and it would be amazing if we could get more. But alright, let's go ahead and let's actually look through the family tree, because I really want to make sure to start doing that. We're going to look at Nilumbra. Nilumbra already has a mate, but she has H and D immunity. Her mate Mufasa has A and F. Triquan has F and D immunity. And Nikolai has K and F immunity. Timothy has D and B immunity. Dean has C and H. Piotr has A and D. Maxim has C and B. And Mimosa has K and G. These two are already mates. Snowdrop has D and H. She and Nikolai are already mates, and she's also having one Barina baby. Tyrell is D and A. Silkweed is K and B. Pebble is H and F. Ronu is H and A. He has a mate in Seaweed, as Snowdrop has decreed. Pillow has D and A. Seaweed has D and K. Leafy has D and F. D seems to be a very popular one. Rear? Oh, when were you born? Wait a second, are you Mimosas? Maxim! You got a daughter! Oh, what's her name? Ivy. Ivy was the first one I saw, so we have little Ivy. Oh my goodness, you guys! We have a lot of golden nichelings. Oh my word. But oh, he finally got a daughter. That's adorable. But she has G and C immunity. Arvid has K and C. Pokroot has H and F immunity. John Quill has K and C. Let's look at Ivy again. She's so cute. Just look at her. Amored. I love her. And she actually has 4 strength too. Ooh, you're a bit feisty for a no-pod little baby. I like her. She does have hemophilia recessive though, so we're gonna have to be careful about that. But okay, so yep, and John Quill was the last one. I think I got everybody. I don't think I skipped over anyone. But those are the immunities our tribe has. So there you go, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I want to thank you all for watching. But I gotta be bopping on out of here, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye!